Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red. I'm your host, Snow. And in last episode, we beat Giovanni, and as you guys can see, we're a little underleveled for the Elite Four. I was going to originally train them up a little bit over the week, but yeah, this week ended up being a really busy week, so I decided rather than training them up and then starting this episode, let's get the show on the road and let's do a little bit of a challenge. We're just going to pretty much go through Victory Road at the level that we're at and see how well we can do, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this episode was even just like recording the game footage for this episode, I was getting a little emotional. I can't believe that we're already this far into the series and we're this close to beating the game, guys. So anyways, we're walking back into Giovanni's gym just so I can show you guys this little Easter egg. After you battle him, if you talk to him, he pretty much quits. Check this out. He's gone. Look at that. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, guys. So, you know, we level up a little bit for sure. But, yeah, it's, yeah. There's no other way to put it. We level up a little bit on the way to the Elite Four, but, you know, we are just a couple levels underleveled for the Elite Four, but that's perfectly fine. You know, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Probably the most challenging challenge yet. But, you know, we're just going to do it. Anyways, you guys may remember our first battle with LRAC here. We did this before the first gym, because, you know, I just wanted to kind of show you guys this. And this is our second battle with him right here. Pretty cool stuff, you know. He's got a much stronger team this time, but we make quick use of him. So he's going to send out Pidgeot. We're going to send out Gerald. As you can see, Pidgeot's level 47. We're level 45. Going to hit Pidgeot with a little body slam right there. And yeah, this is going to be a really quick battle. And when you guys see what he says to us afterwards, it's like, dude, really? Really? Anyways, yeah. Dude, my work schedule keeps on getting changed up a little bit. So, like, actually finding the time to record has gotten a bit more challenging, and I've got a whole bunch of family stuff going on with my brothers at the moment. I'm going to be making a video about all the stuff going on in the future, but right now I just want to get through the actual gameplays and not keep you guys hanging for too long for uploads. So, you know, trust and believe, I'm going to be, or I am, I should say, like, you know, doing uploads when I can. But yeah, you know, it's been a little bit of an adjustment, like crazy. Not even like a little bit. It's been a huge adjustment because my work schedule just keeps on changing up on me. And yeah, I'm not gonna get into all that, but I have a coworker that's like my least favorite type of person in the world, and it is because of them that pretty much me and everyone else that works with me is just having to do the most because they can't stop complaining and whining. Anyways, we're not going to focus on the negatives too much here. As you guys can see, he's got a Rhyhorn out, and Snore isn't really effective on him, so we just send out Nessie real quick, and we're just going to hit Rhyhorn with a quick Surf. Yeah, we're going to hit it with a Surf. That's going to take him out right there. And Nessie is now level 48. He's going to send out Execute. I don't even know how to pronounce it. And we could have sent out Charizard, but we have Nessie, and Nessie knows Ice Beam and Blizzard. So we're just going to hit it with a quick Blizzard real quick, and boom, just like that. He's dead. Now he's going to send out a Growlithe, and that's going to be pretty much easy work right here, because we can just hit Growlithe with a quick Surf. And he's going to send out Alakazam. We're going to send out Chiding. Yeah, that sounds like a good option. And we're just going to hit Alakazam with a quick Fly. Now, yeah, man, you see his Pokemon, like, they're not fully evolved yet, or not all of them are fully evolved yet, and they're all, like, level 45, except for his Blastoise. His Blastoise is, like, level 53, I think. But, like, you know, you would think we're a little underleveled, but he's definitely not the... He doesn't have the best team either, but he somehow becomes champion. Briefly. So, yeah, you know, I don't think the Elite Four is going to be that bad, you know? And if we lose to the Elite Four, I'm actually perfectly fine with that, because we can just go retrain in Victory Road, get a couple more levels up, and it means that I can keep this series going on longer. So I'm not really I'm not really gonna complain about that too much, you know? Because by all means, like, as much as I'm excited to get the next part, like the ROM hack that I have for this game figured out, like, I don't want to necessarily rush through this series. But if you guys missed that, after the battle, he told us that we need to improve and train more. Like, bro, you just got swept. What are you talking about? I swear, man, these rivals in these games are quite delusional. Anyways, here we are. Freaking boulder badge. Look at that. I think this is the Indigo Plateau. Either that or this is Victory Road. Oh, Route 23. The Indigo Plateau is when you get through Victory Road. But as you guys can see here, they have 8 guards in the way, and they don't let you through unless you have the corresponding badge. So, we're going to go here, and we have the Thunder badge, so we can get through this gate here. Pretty cool stuff. Gonna keep on going through here, and gotta have the Rainbow badge. Did that. Pretty cool stuff. Gonna hit a quick surf. And, yeah. We need a soul badge. We have that, so we can keep on going through. God, there's something so emotional about going down, like, heading towards Victory Road and getting through Victory Road in Pokemon games. It's like, that's how you know that your journey is almost coming to an end. It's really quite something. Alright. Need the Marsh badge. We have that, so he lets us through. Gonna keep going up here. Alright. A little bit of a kind of a maze. We're just gonna read that. Indigo Plateau, the ultimate goal of Pokemon trainers, a Pokemon headquarters. It's pretty cool. And that's pretty much what all of these signs say as well. It's just the same thing. I kind of checked them. Can't really go through here. Would have been cool if we could find like a Gibble there. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the secret spot that they put in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Unless it was just Platinum, not sure. But we have the Volcano badge, so he lets us go through here. And let's see here. Yep, the signs say the exact same thing. Alright. We got this little guy over here, this podium thing, so we're just going to walk through here. Alright, the Earth badge. That's the 8th gym. And so as you guys can see here, it's the Victory Road gate. Now we're going to see if there is a Pokemon Center on the other side. I don't believe that there is, but we're just going to check it real quick. We're going to come around over here. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I had to check out like the other side here. Curiosity killed the cat, you know. Alright, cool. So we're just going to pretty much come in through here. And now, Victory Road. If you guys have never been through a Victory Road in any Pokemon game, yeah, the Victory Road for each region is known for being quite the puzzle. So, yeah, you know, that being said, this one here, it is a little bit of a puzzle. Took us a little bit to get through it, but it's not the worst thing in the world, so can't really complain too much. The only thing about Victory Road is that, well, you can't really go and heal up until you get through it, or you have to completely leave and, you know, start all over again. But, yeah, no, we get through this one pretty easily. As you guys can see here, though, there's this first, like, little kind of puzzle thing. Now, that pressure plate that we were looking at over on the right over there, you need a boulder. You need to push a boulder onto those. Your body weight is not going to be sufficient. So, it takes us a little bit of time to figure it out. But as you guys can see here, like, there's this little rock formation thing in the way, in the middle there. So it took me a little bit of time to kind of figure it out, and so I was like, okay, let's just go this way. I wasn't even thinking, and then, boom, I got stuck, so I was like, what the heck? Yeah, I forgot to think there. It had been a minute, like a really, not even a minute, it had been quite some time, like a couple years since I've been down Fire Red's Victory Road, so, yeah. As you guys can see here, we are just going to push this boulder over here. And we're gonna probably run away from this nah, we're not gonna run away from the Arbok. We eventually start running away from Pokemon, but you know, we still want to battle a good amount of them just because we have to level up just a little bit. We don't get everyone leveled up to level 55 or anything like that, but we do get leveled up decently enough to have a decent shot at the Elite Four. So we're gonna leave here, come back in, maybe switch around the order. Yeah, no, we're actually gonna go heal up real quick, I think. Let's see, I actually forget what I did here. Nah, screw it. Healing up is for losers. Alright, so we're just going to switch out Gerald for Mr. Buttburn, because Gerald is running out of takedown PP, and on top of that, like, the thing is like, okay, like, you know, I can't use rest with Gerald unless he's got some HP down, so yeah, it's kind of like this whole thing that we have to deal with. On top of that, there's a lot of Pokemon in Victory Road that aren't really affected that much by the move Snore. So I'm just going to kind of save the HP and the power points. But as you guys can see here, still hadn't figured out, like, I needed to put the boulder on the pressure plate. But don't worry, guys, we figure it out. I promise. We eventually get it kind of figured out. I think we're about to figure it out right here. You just got to bear with me, you know. We've been doing this series long enough for you guys to know that I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed at all times. Sometimes I'm kind of smart, but not all the time. Anyways, we're just gonna throw this boulder up here and just gonna keep on coming this way. Alright, and then we're gonna push this boulder up too, come around this rock here, get stopped by a Machop, pretty stupid. And then we're gonna boom, and as you guys can see here, that little rock formation that was in the way on this little plateau above these steps disappears. So we can keep on going through. Alright, and now we have our very first trainer battle. Now, the trainer battles on Victory Road are pretty good. I mean, like, you know, they're decently leveled, so you can definitely get some good HP, and you can level up a couple of times, you know, before you make it to the Elite Four for sure. So we're just going to take these trainers out, and I'm not going to go out of my way to avoid trainer battles either. Even though Victory Road is known for pretty much draining HP and power points, it's fine. Like, it, you know, like, this is not something I'm going to run away from, for the simple fact that we have only these last trainers until you have a Pokemon Center with a shop inside of the Pokemon Center, and then the Elite Four. And once you walk into the actual room for the Elite Four, you can't turn around and go heal up in between battles. It's one after the other. So if one of your Pokemon faints in an Elite Four battle, the next Elite Four member that you go to battle, you're battling them with fainted Pokemon. It's just as simple as that. So yeah, it's really one of those things where, you know, you might as well level up and stack up as much money as you can and just kind of deal with it, because you have one heal up before you have to go battle the Elite Four. And like I said, man, if your Pokemon get wrecked in the process and you still have another battle to go, you're just out of luck. But anyways, Nessie's now level 49 and he learned Hydro Pump. So I was really debating what should I get rid of, but I think I'm going to get rid of Perish Song. I was thinking Perish Song would be a really good move to keep for the Elite Four. However, it's one of those things where, okay, like, I can use Perish Song on, like, the last Pokemon, but even when I, like, switch out or anything like that, like, I still have to survive, like, a couple of hits more than likely. Or I'm still going to have to be able to survive at least 3 hits or 3 turns before Perish Song actually goes into effect and takes them out. So, yeah, I think I would much rather have Hydro Pump over Perish Song. So we forgot Perish Song and learned Hydro Pump. And I'm sure some of you guys will have a problem with that, but hey, it is what it is. Can't take it back now. Anyways, I'm gonna go down these little steps here, and this this thing here, man, I was like looking at this and I was like, how am I gonna, like, look at this. But it's okay, the boulder resets position when you walk away from it, so it's all right. So we can just pick one and then we can go after the other one, and it's no big deal. But this was really having me stumped. I was looking at it and I was like, what do I do, you know? So anyways, we're just gonna pick one. We're just gonna go here, grab this guy right here, and then we're gonna check it out. It's TM2 or HM2 is what it said, and I'm pretty sure that is the one for actually don't know what it's for. Dragon Claw. Cool. Anyways, just gonna turn around back over here. And as you guys can see, the boulder just reset its position. So we can go back down after we stop running into wild onyx, of course. And we can pretty much just, 1, get stopped by another onyx, 2, come around to this side, and boom, just like that. Got a rare candy. That makes, I think we have 5 rare candies now. Let's check. I'm in the wrong pocket of the bag. There we go. Pretty sure it's 5. Yeah, we have 5 rare candies, so definitely going to be using those before we actually go into the Elite Four, but we'll save that for later. So we're going to pretty much just run away real quick, come over here, and gonna keep running. So boom, got this little ladder over here, and this is where things get a little bit more complicated because you have these next couple levels here, but yeah, it's a little bit of a maze to get through them, but you know, it's just trial and error. That's pretty much how I figured out Victory Road here. I just trialed and errored it. I didn't look up any like maps or any guides of how to get through it. I just boom. So we set something down there, but we're just gonna walk over this ledge here, and we're just gonna battle everyone that we can. So got this guy here. He's got a Machoke. We're gonna hit that with a wing attack and maybe another wing attack. Cool. It's gonna send out a Machop, so we're gonna stay out. Wing attack again. Machoke, gonna stay out. Wing attack and wing attack. Cool. So that's pretty easy. Mr. Buttburn's now level 47. The general rule of thumb is that you want to be at the lowest around level 50 on average. Most people will shoot for like level 55. If you can get to level 60, like average, that's really good. But I just, you know, again, I don't feel like grinding out that much, guys. Like I don't want to do it. All right, we got this guy over here, and he's gonna send out a Drowsy, so we're just gonna hit it with a fire blast. Nope, a flamethrower. We're almost out of fire blast PP. So we're gonna switch out to Bones. Bones looks like a good option. We're gonna Mega Punch Hypno and then Mega Punch him again. Cool. Gonna send out Kadabra. We're gonna Strength Kadabra. I think we strengthed him. I don't know. My laptop screen went black and I had to hit the mouse pad right when he went to attack him. So if I didn't use strength, I'm sorry. But we're gonna run away from this Geodude. You know, come to think of it, like Brock really should have just gone to here to get Geodude and Onix. I mean, they're everywhere in here. All right, this guy's got a whip and a Persian. I hope he doesn't beat that cat. That'd be bad. It's gonna send out a Golduck, so we're gonna send out yeah, we're gonna send out Wall Outlet. Gonna hit him with a Thunderbolt. Pretty easy stuff right there. We're just gonna keep on stacking our money up because yeah, we buy some stuff before we actually go to the Elite Four, but I think that before we actually challenge them in the next episode, we may as well just burn our freaking wallets, you know, like just spend every last bit of money that we have on pretty much just, you know, like revives and full heals and all of that. Like we still have 6 figures in our bag. Like after we still have 6 figures in our bag / wallet after we buy stuff for the Elite Four, and I'm thinking before we actually go challenge them, we might as well just spend all of it. But I'm not sure. Y'all let me know, please. Alright, so let's see. We're gonna snore with or rest with Gerald. We're gonna try snore, but for whatever reason it doesn't work on him. I think it's because Electro doesn't have ears. That could very well be the reason why. That's pretty stupid, but yeah. He's gonna send out Sand Slash. We're definitely gonna switch out to Nessie here. And we're gonna hit Sand Slash with a Hydro Pump. Misses, gonna hit it with another Hydro Pump. That one hits. Cloyster, yeah, I think we should send out Wall Outlet for this one. Gonna hit it with a Thunderbolt. Arcanine, but yeah, we'll probably switch back out to Nessie here. And hit it with a Surf, maybe? Yeah, Surf. Cool. Alright, we're gonna grab this Pokeball right here. It's a max revive. Definitely going to want one of those. I think we already have a couple, but I'll never turn down a max revive, especially at this point in the game. All right, got a TM50. We're gonna run away from this Machop, and we're gonna drop a boulder on that little pressure plate back there. So pretty much just gonna hit strength and run into a Zubat. How nice. It wouldn't be Pokemon Fire Red without running into a Zubat. And while I could use like repels and stuff, if I feel like a battle is worth it, then I'm gonna battle them. I mean, this is Victory Road, so it's kind of worth doing, you know. Anyways, so gonna take a look at this here and make sure that we don't mess up like the boulder by any chance, because these puzzles, you can get the boulder stuck, and that is never a good feeling. Like, so yeah, we're gonna push it over one more this way. That way we can push it down and still get on this side of the boulder. Oh man, I don't know if you guys heard that, but I've not been sleeping the best. All right, we're gonna come around over here. And it's funny because I don't even know what pushing the boulder on this one unlocks. Oh, okay. I see. I don't know if you guys saw it, but on like the bottom part of the screen there, this little like plateau thing that we're going around, it had like a blockade there. So we're gonna go check out what's on that side over there now. All right, we got a trainer battle here. She's got 5 Pokemon. We're gonna hit Clefairy with a flamethrower and maybe a wing attack and then a flamethrower. Yeah. Gonna send out Jigglypuff. We're gonna send out Gerald for sure, because we can rest. Or no, we're gonna hit it with a yawn. Okay, now we can rest, and Jigglypuff falls asleep. So now we can just snore it, and maybe one more for good measure. Boom! Look at that. Gerald's now level 46. Gonna send out Persian. Thing is snore doesn't work because he woke up, and I can't use rest. So we're gonna switch out to Bones here. Oh my gosh. I really need to get better sleep. Oh my gosh. Alright, anyways. I'm gonna send out Wall Outlet versus Dugong. I'm gonna hit it with a Thunderbolt. Just gonna send out Chansey. And for Chansey, I'm thinking we should send out, let's send out Bones. He needs some levels. Gonna hit Chansey with a Cross Chop. That's super effective. Bones grows to level 27. So yeah, pretty good stuff right there. Gonna come around here. Gonna run away from this Geodude here, and we've got 2 other trainers here, so we're gonna battle this guy here. He's gonna send out a Kingler. We're gonna swap out to Wall Outlet here. I think this is gonna be an all Wall Outlet kind of battle, perchance. Poliwhirl, yep. I think we sweep his whole team with Wall Outlet here. So Wall Outlet's now level 47. It's gonna send out Tentacruel. Gonna hit a Shockwave on Tentacruel, and maybe another Shockwave. Seadra, yeah, we're gonna stay out, hit it with a Thunderbolt. And Blastoise, yeah, I think we're hitting Blastoise with a Shockwave and another Shockwave, just like that. Cool, and just like that, Wall Outlet's almost level 48, but we definitely need to heal up a little bit, so gonna grab some Super Potions here. All right, we're gonna use 1 on Wall Outlet and 1 on Mr. Buttburn. That way everybody's in the green. And I think we're pretty much, I don't think we heal up anymore other than this. Yeah. Alright, we're going to talk to this chick here. Alright, we're going to hit this guy with the flamethrower. Yeah. Weeping Bell, easy. Wing attack. Pretty much any of our moves will work. Victory Bell, it's going to get a wing attack. And maybe another wing attack and another wing attack. Parasect, yeah, Parasect is getting a Fire Blast. We're going to use our last Fire Blast on that. I think that was my last Fire Blast. Yeah, it was. And then Flamethrower on Paris, just like that. Cool. Alright, and as you guys can see here, I thought that we couldn't get around here, but nope, there's this little entrance here. Pretty cool stuff. I don't know what this does, but we're just going to push it either way. And, yeah, as you guys can see here, I could push that boulder there, but it doesn't really do much for me, so yeah, we're gonna go back around. All right, we're gonna push this boulder here. Boom, and maybe one more and see where it brings us. And yeah, this is where I was starting to get a little frustrated because I was like, I was just over here, but it's all good. It's all good. So we're gonna go back down these stairs here. All right, so there's something on this level that we have to get past for sure. Gonna run away real quick and start just battling anybody that we run into. So I think we don't have. Oh no, we have battled that guy. So we're going to run away yet again and keep running away until we find where we need to go. So if you guys can see here up these stairs right there, there's like another blockade. So I'm not gonna ruin the surprise too much, but we need to get that blockade taken care of. So pretty much back the way we came. Yeah, took me a little while to figure it out. Yeah, rule of thumb. Maybe I should look up a guide so that way we can get through Victory Road really quickly next time. Like maybe on Emerald, because I already forgot Victory Road's Emerald's Victory Road. But the thing is like that kind of takes away from the fun when you're actually playing it. So I don't know, but it definitely makes narrating it easy. All right, so wow, Nessie got burned there, so we're gonna kill Charmeleon there. We're gonna swap out to Wall Outlet, and we're gonna take this guy out with the Thunderbolt real quick. And maybe a quick attack. Nope. Quick attack. There we go. Wall Outlet's almost dead again. He's gonna switch out to Lickitung, and we're gonna switch out the Bones. And we're gonna hit Lickitung with a Seismic Toss. I thought that would work because Lickitung's heavy, but oh well. Oh well. Just Mega Punch him real quick. Okay, cool. Let's see. Gonna run away from him here. We got this guard spec right here. Oh, I cannot stop yawning. Oh my goodness. Gonna run away from Marowak here. Use strength on this boulder here. Alright. Alright, Golbat. That's at least it's not a Zubat, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what this one's gonna do, but we're gonna go for it. We're gonna push this boulder over this plate here. If this Geodude would get out of our way, boom. So we have that out of the way there. Gonna go up these stairs. Got a little battle. Oh no, looks like we don't have a battle with this guy. I think we've already battled him. Freaking Arbok. Okay, just gonna take this boulder and push it out of the way. Gonna run away from here. Keep on running. Yeah, and this is around the time when I realized, like, okay, that boulder that we were just playing around with, we need to go do something with that boulder. So, gonna run away from that Machop and run away from this Golbat. Yep, this boulder goes onto that pressure plate over there. So we're just gonna keep pushing that. And then you see that little blockade? That's gonna go down, pretty sure. Pretty sure that's gonna go down. Cool. Yep, and it disappears. So we are going to come right over here. Alright, and then this is where I make a little bit of a mistake. So we have a double battle here. That's perfectly fine. We're just going to hit a Flamethrower on Nidoqueen, pretty sure. And we're going to hit a Yawn on Nidoking. Alright, Flamethrower on Nidoqueen again. And rest for Gerald here. Cool, level 49 from Mr. Buttburn. Gerald falls asleep. So does Nidoking. So we're going to hit Nidoking with a Flamethrower, and we're going to hit Nidoking with a Snore for sure. Boom, just like that. That double battle's over. But this is where I mess up, guys, because I was overthinking it. So I just... didn't really need to do all this here, but hey. See, that... You see how the boulder resets? Yeah, we're so close there. We're so freaking close. Like, I was a little upset, but it's okay. Because we've already been through all of this, so we can get back to it really quickly and easily. So we're just going to go here, run away from this Onyx, and pretty sure we go back down this stairwell here. Yep. And then, boom, just like that. Super quick and easy. I can just go down here. And we can go right up here, just like that. And then I thought I had to battle with this guy, but nope. Gonna run away from him, and we're gonna talk to this guy. So yeah, he said that we courageously battled our way through Victory Road, and he's going to teach us this move called Double Edge, and I think we're going to teach that to Chiding. We're going to get rid of Sword Stance. I don't really have any moves that would benefit all that much from Sword Stance, I don't think. Because I don't know how this special attack split works, but yeah, I mean, Double Edge sounds like a good suicide move that may come in handy. It's got 120 damage, so I'm thinking we should have it just in case. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of Sword Stance for Double Edge. 100%, 100 accuracy, 120 power. It could be a really good suicide move that could potentially do us really well in the Elite Four. So pretty cool stuff there. All right, so we're gonna go through. If this Onyx would get out of our way, we're gonna go through here, and boom, we're back on Route 23. Oh man. So, as you guys can see here, there's a whole bunch of crap in the way here. So if you go to the left, you can kind of go up a little bit, but you're still blocked off. So we're just going to come back around over here. And we're going to go up here. And boom, just like that. All right. Go up these stairs here, and here we are. Here we are, guys. Look at that. So, there's a Pokemon Center here. We're going to heal up real quick. And if we come over here, there is a little Pokemart dude, and we can talk to him. So we're going to buy some stuff. We're going to get a full restore for sure. $189,122. We're pretty stacked, guys. Not as stacked as we get in Emerald, but we're pretty stacked. So we're gonna buy, I think, 8 full heals. Yeah, just go for 15 of everything. And like I said, I think we're gonna buy even more. All right, gonna get some revives. Cool. You can get a max potion. All right, gonna get some full restores. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just going for 15 of everything. Yeah, if you look at the math that I'm doing, 15 of everything. Okay, cool. And then as well as that, we also have 2 nuggets in our bag. We're going to sell those off as well. But yeah, if we walk through that door, then this Pokemon Center closes off to us. So I'm going to heal up one more time for good measure. And I'm thinking we're going to save, and then we're also going to go sell some stuff off. Let's see. What do we have that we can sell off? Well, we have 5 rare candies. I'm going to use those real quick. So, yeah. Bones is going to get some. Gerald is going to get some. Mr. Buttburn's going to get some. Alright, so Gerald's now leveled up a little bit. We got 3 more left. Definitely get Mr. Buttburn up to level 50. And maybe Nessie up to level 50 for sure. And we have 1 more left. We're going to give that to Bones. Make him level 48. Alright, guys. And I think... what else do we have that we can use? Calciums. Alright, so we're gonna start powering people up with the money, with the supplies that we do have, so... Yep. Alright. And what else do we have? What else do we have? Some proteins. Cool. Gonna... put some proteins on our mons here, and yep, maybe I'm just kind of picking them at random. You know, I'm not even like really worried too much about it. I'm just giving random Pokemon whatever I think would work well for them. It just is what it is. Yeah, it's nothing like how we did in Emerald where we had enough to go around for everyone. We're just kind of playing this by eye. So I don't think we can use Carbos on any of our Pokemon here. Oh my goodness. Keep yawning. I might need to take a nap later. I'm getting old. I think I might be. HP up. I'm giving that to Gerald. Yeah, Gerald already has good HP, but yeah, I mean, it just makes sense. With the way how we use Gerald, I might as well. Anyways, let's see. Do we have anything else that we can give them before it's time? This is the most nerve-wracking thing ever. It's like you're doing the last little bit of tuning that you can for your team before there's no turning back. It's very, very, very anxiety-inducing. Nuggets. Yeah, we're going to go sell off the nuggets as well. Do any of you guys ever just waste time in here before you actually go to the Elite Four? Because I definitely do. Anyways, that's the nuggets sold off. And that is about it for today's episode, guys. If you guys like this one, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, peace.